Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Ryan and I'm an environmental studies student at Gettysburg College, and today we will be discussing the role of eco-disaster and meta-human eco-agency within the film Avengers Endgame. This is a film directed by Kevin Feige, the director of the entire Avengers franchise, and it is based on the workings of Stan Lee. Avengers Endgame is the single largest grossing film in history and serves as the ending to the four-film movie franchise. So this is a very large film who's reached a very large variety of people and a very large audience, and so it's really important that we look at some of the implicit and explicit environmental messages within a film of this magnitude. This film in particular portrays the battle between Earth invaders and the Avengers for the protection of the human species as well as resource use. The villain in this film, referred to as Thanos, wipes out half of the human population on Earth, as he has done with his home as well as many other planets. And this sort of serves as a commentary on resource use and overpopulation on Earth. Now, to kind of look at sci-fi as representation of eco-agency, we have in the explicit plot a commentary on overpopulation and resource use and resource partitioning, but we also have many implicit messages within the film as well. We often sort of imagine sci-fi as representing some far-out ideas, but sci-fi is often rooted in our own histories and culture. Iron Man sort of serves as a technological innovation represented in the film, and this in a way reflects our own desires and hopes and future goals for our technology. Technology is often presented in the film as a solution to Thanos and therefore as a solution to the environmental method within the film. And we have metahumans representing as sort of othered people, ultimately saving humans on Earth, but then also reversing what is technically the ecological solution. And this is sort of presenting us with the thought that there is no perfect solution to the environmental issues we face. It's sort of getting us used to the fact that there is no scenario in which we can all survive and be sustainable, but also not sacrifice. And so that brings me to sort of thinking about the associative model of spectatorship, in which we kind of think about how our emotions affect our viewing experience. The lack and absence of certain Marvel characters within Endgame as a result of the successful mission of Thanos kind of gives us a significant ecological message as well. Having an absence of these characters makes us feel a certain way. If we've developed emotional connections to these characters, we're going to feel an emotion about them not being present in the movie. And so this idea of sacrifice for benefit of environment kind of helps us realize that the solution to these issues is not easy. The core majority of the movie having a lack of envied characters gives the audience a sense of sadness, a feeling that we should experience surrounding our own ecological predicament. So this is sort of mirroring the emotions that we should feel about the situation we are in. And the end of the movie ends on a happy note to kind of make us feel hopeful, but we are still kind of reminded of the lack of ease of the situation as we have Black Widow and Iron Man both remaining deceased at the end of the movie and having sacrificed themselves for this cause to again remind us that, it is not a one or the other kind of scenario. This scenario in which we have ecological balance is going to require some form of sacrifice and vice versa.